So the other day in class, I was talking about how I like to watch YouTube, and one of my favorite channels is Steve 1989 MRE Info. And what he does is he opens and reviews MREs. Now he eats lots of wacky and old and new MREs, usually from a military background with lots of history in it, and I really dig that kind of stuff. So I was talking about it, and one of my students said they had some of these and they'd give me one if I did a video on it, and this was months ago, and I'm just now getting around to it. So what I have here is an MRE, a 3-course meal, ready to eat, made by Meal Supply Kit, or Meal Kit Supply. You can see the website down there, mealkitsupply.com. You can even have a phone number for them if you want. So I've never done a video like this before, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and eat it and see what it's like. So let's open this up and see what's in here. So first thing out of the bag here is wheat snack bread, TTF by Sterling Foods. Put that there. We've got carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder flavored fruit punch, natural and artificial flavor. We've got a package here of peanut butter, and that's a pretty hefty package. That's 42 grams of peanut butter. And it feels pretty squishy, pretty tasty. I dig the color, how it's all this like kind of brownish material here. Oh, here we go. Cocoa beverage powder, natural and artificial flavored, and it's fortified. Fortified with what? And here's some directions on here for that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll get into that later. You've also got here, we've got toaster pastry, frosted brown sugar. Feels pretty good. We've got our little supply pouch here. We'll go through that later on. And here we've got MRE trans fat-free spice pound cake. Well, I can guarantee you kids right now that this does not weigh 1 pound. In fact, it weighs 71 grams or 2.5 ounces. So it's not quite a pound. A bit off, but I look forward to eating this. This is all, looks like it's all made by Sterling Foods. Let's see what else we have in here. This feels heavy. This, what is this? It's not, oh, this just says maple apple oatmeal. And then a manufacture date on there. I'm not good at reading this stuff, but that feels like jam in a bag. And then we have the nutrition of force multiplier. Oh, check out how happy these people look to be eating their food. And it's kind of neat, this little information here. So ration contents, you have vitamins A, C, B1, B2, niacin, B6, D, and calcium. It tells you which parts of this meal provide those things, and has some more nutritional information. So if you're ever stuck in a survival situation and you really want to know about nutrition in a very simple way, you could just take this insert that's included in the bag and learn a little bit about it. Now, this does open up like that for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe I can put something in here. Alright, let's get this all laid out. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get into this cocoa beverage powder, naturally and artificially flavored, tear pouch at notches. So, where do you suppose these notches are? I'm assuming there's a notch right here. Good. Okay, so we tear it off the top, and it looks like it has a nice little Ziploc doodad at the top here, which is nice. And then we're going to allow water just to sit here, or open zipper, add 6 notches, go out and filter the line. So what I have here is, I'm not really going to use a canteen. I've got my handy dandy Pyrex dish here. I'm just going to fill this up, and the trick here is going to be not to burn the skin off of my hands. This is a little bit finicky, so here we go. I'm just going to pour this in here nice and gentle. I guess I could have measured this out before I did this. Oh, I'm going to spill. This can go all over the place. Oh, it needs a little bit more. There we go. That's pretty good. That's up to the line. Nice, and I'm going to just close this up here and give it a little shake. Now I'm not sure why this indent is in the middle here. It's kind of bizarre. So I'm just going to let that go there. And while that's doing its thing, let's leave that there. I'm going to get into this not quite 1 pound MRE trans fat free spice cake. This has 260 calories in it. Tasty stuff. Let's open this up and see what it tastes like, what it looks like inside. So we've got this. Don't eat that. And we got here a cake. That's a pretty nice cake. Let's just put that in half. And as you can see, inside we've just got some bread. Interesting. Let's have a piece here. Which is really it's really quite cinnamony and sweet. It's got a nice light flavor to it. It's not oppressive. A little bit on the dry side. If you don't have anything to drink with this would definitely dry out your mouth a little bit. I could see that it's pretty crumbly. Look at this. It's pretty crumbly. But if you're on a long hike and you need something to eat, this would definitely be a nice, tasty thing to eat. It's nice and sweet, and it's got some spice to it. It's pretty good. Tasty. We'll just put that over there. And maybe I'm doing this backwards because I'm eating all the sweet stuff first, but let's see what this toaster pastry looks like with frosted brown sugar. And it looks like it's written 3 different times on its packaging here. None of them which are in French. Oh well. I guess if you want to speak French, you're kind of S-O-L. So here we go. Look, it's a package inside a package. It's an actual, legitimate Pop-Tart. Look at that. From Kellogg's. And it's a source of 7 vitamins and minerals, says the packaging right there. Beauty. So, do not microwave this pouch. So just in case your MRE comes with a microwave, you should not use it. Just in case. But usually in my experience with these toaster strudel things or toaster or these Pop-Tarts is I usually get 2 of them in a pouch. This one only comes with 1. It's probably a little bit broken because I've been messing around with it. I don't eat these things very often, but as far as I can tell, it's your standard Pop-Tart. Not much new going on here. I'm going to just have a little bite of this. Yep. Tastes like a Pop-Tart. You guys can buy these off the store shelves anytime you want. In fact, I used to do that when I was a kid when my mom wasn't looking. Alright. So, let's pour this hot chocolate out into a cup and see what's up. If you're just had this packaging and you're out on a hike, I don't know, this thing didn't come with a straw, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to get it out of the bag. I don't know if you're supposed to drink it in the bag, but what I've done here is I've got my nice mug here, and this was donated to me by my friend Jeff. You can ask him about where it came from. I'm just going to pour this out into the cup. Hopefully not burning myself at the same time. Where's hot chocolate? Looks like the kind of hot chocolate you used to have at Cub Scouts. You can see in there, it's just, looks like brown water. Yeah. Good sniff. Smells like hot chocolate. Tastes like hot chocolate. It's pretty strong. It's pretty dense the way they say to make it. You know, where they say fill it up to the line here. If you were to add more water, it'd probably draw it out a bit further to get more of it, and you really could probably water it down. It's pretty thick and pretty sweet the way it is right now, but pretty tasty. Let's see. So interesting. This hot chocolate is from Giannis Brothers Packaging Company in Kansas City. Everything seems to be coming from different places around here. This contains milk and soy. Tasty stuff. All right, let's get this cleaned up and on to the next course. Now, just to remind you all that this is a 3-course meal. So we done the first course, which was the pound cake, the spice pound cake, and the pizza pop. No, not pizza pop. The Pop Tart. No, the pop, whatever that Kellogg's Pop Tart thing was, and we had some hot chocolate with it. Now we're going on to the second course, which is going to be some carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder. We're going to have a bit of peanut butter on top of our Sterling Food wheat snack bread TTF. All right, so first of all, let's do this fruit pouch. Again, it says you should use some purified water. I just took water out of the tap because the water we have out of the tap is quite good. And so here we are. Let's tear this open. And what we're going to do after this is open, we're going to pour in the recommended amount of water. Now, let's just open this up. Oh, that's pretty pink inside there. Woo-wee! That smells like Kool-Aid. Now, fun fact, it says add 12 ounces of water. And for all of you who are into metric measurements, that's going to be about 400 mils. Let's just pour that in here. Put it all the way in there. Nice. And then it says that we should fold the top over firmly, holding onto the top of the pouch. Shake for 30 seconds. Alright, I shook it long enough there. It kind of like made a mess. It sloshed all over the place. So let's pour this into my cup here. Now you probably won't go hiking with a mug like this, but that's alright, I got it here. Nice, look at that color. I bet it's going to make your insides look real good. Beauty. Just look at that. There's nothing natural about this. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm going to give it a little stir with my spoon here and check out my spoon. It's got a little gnome on it. Look at that guy. He's got a shovel. Or the gnome is holding a spoon, and I'm also holding the spoon with the gnome holding a spoon. I'm going to give this a taste here. That tastes like red flavored Powerade or red flavored Gatorade or some kind of electrolyte carbohydrate drink mix. It kind of tastes the same as what you expect it to. I don't know if I'd want to drink this on a regular basis, but if I was out for a hike or something like that, that'd be pretty nice to drink. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so this wheat snack bread TTF. Made by Sterling Foods in San Antonio, Texas, it says. Very cool. Let's open this up here. All right. Oh, don't eat that. This is hilarious. They made it look like a piece of bread, like a piece of toast, like sliced toast. So you see it has this shape to it. It has this very classic shape to it. I like that. It's pretty. It feels dense. Like it's not fluffy like a piece of bread. It's quite thin too. It has this weird smell to it. Like it's almost like has like a vinegary smell to it. Very interesting. Well, let's just see how that looks with some of our peanut butter on here now. I'm just going to squish this up a little bit just to mix it all around in case there's been any separation while it's been in the package. Now, there's a lot of peanut butter in this package here, and I don't know if you really could use all of it on a piece of toast. Let's just see what it looks like if we put all of this peanut butter on one piece of toast. Oh, there's directions on how to tear this. Yeah, right. Look at this. They want me to tear the entire length of this right here. Let's see if I can even tear just a little bit on any of that. Well, that's not going to be easy. There's no tear marks. There's no tear parts on this here anywhere at all. Okay, I'm going to have to do this a different way here. Let's see. Let's use a good old-fashioned pocket knife. There we are. Nice. Alright, let's get this put out on the bread here. So we'll just massage it down. Make sure we get every little morsel. And you can see it's kind of coming out now. And it's very, very peanut buttery looking. Everything is kind of, seems a little bit artificial in this, but I mean, what do you expect for something that doesn't need to be refrigerated or kept in any way? So that is a mound of peanut butter. Let's just spread that out here a little bit. Ooh, that's gooey. If this is a hot day, this would be quite a lot of peanut butter for one piece of bread. It's too bad they don't give you more pieces of bread or maybe some crackers or something. This smells like Skippy peanut butter, spreads like Skippy peanut butter. Probably has a lot of stuff in it. Roasted peanuts, sugar is a second ingredient, vegetable oil, salt, and then some vitamins. It says ingredients not in regular peanut butter, contains peanuts and soy. Of course it contains peanuts. It's peanut butter. Alright, let's have a bite of this. My mouth is dry. That bread is pretty dry, and the peanut butter makes the dry bread stick to the inside of my mouth. If only I had something to wash it down with. Like some fruity beverage of some kind to make my palate a bit more moist so I can swallow this. Holy cow. It's like these things have to go together at the same time. If you tried eating this just by itself, you'd be chewing for days and days and days. Oh man. Yeah, this is a pretty dense piece of bread here. Not a lot of fluff to it. Yeah. Peanut butter. You get 42 grams of peanut butter. That's pretty good. Alright, then we'll wash this down. And then I think after this, we'll go on to the final course. We might use some coffee. Alright, so in the last meal, or the last part of this 3-course meal, is the auspiciously poorly labeled oatmeal. It does have this sleeve which says apple maple rolled oats on it with all the ingredients and how much it is. Now the weird thing is that this is made in Sopacco packaging from Mullins. Everything else seemed to come from somewhere else, so I think that's one of the reasons why this looks different than the other components, because it actually is manufactured by someone else. And we're also going to open up this kit right here to help us get through the meal. So let's open this up here. In here we have a one piece of tissue. We've got a fairly sturdy spoon. And I was going to look at this real closely. It doesn't really say where it's made, but one fairly sturdy brown spoon. We have a package of Coffee Mate. Nice. Here are 2 packages of sugar from Team Sugar. And we have some pepper and iodized salt. Now, I'm not sure what you want to put the salt and pepper on. You don't want to put that on the peanut butter sandwich that we had there. And you definitely don't want to put it on the pound cake. So this salt and pepper is kind of out of place, but it's there anyway. We also have in our little package here a fresh nap, so you can, clean yourself up really well. Carry out go, nice. And we also have deep, rich, instant coffee. So let's mix up this coffee with a bit of coffee mate and some of that sugar and see how that turns out. The directions say empty contents of package into cup, add boiling water, stir and serve. So let's do that. We've got a cup right here. I like this one. This is chicken noodle on it. So let's give it a little shake and just open that up. And oh, I don't think I opened it up enough. Open up, there we go. It's kind of stuck together. There you go, let's dump that in there. Oh, that's a really fine dust that went into there. Look at that, it's pretty dusty. And I don't do instant coffee or instant creamer very often, so I'm just going to put these in together at the same time and see how that turns out. Here we are, dump that in there. And wouldn't that be funny if I messed up the salt and pepper with the sugar? Let's not put the salt and pepper and get rid of that. Let's make sure we put the sugar in. Both packages? Let's start with one. One package of sugar. Beauty. And let's put some water in there. We'll fill it up here with water. Nice. We'll give that a stir. And we'll just let that sit for a little bit. Now, I do have to comment that it seemed like all the other directions and all the other food packaging were very specific. You know, they told you how much water to add, and how long to mix it for, and what kind of water to use, and all that stuff. But this has no directions on it. This also has no directions on it. The only thing it says here, really, in terms of directions, is that you need to eat all of your food in order to get all the nutrition. So I don't really know what I'm doing with this guy right here, but I was looking at the packaging. It looks like it kind of slips into this sleeve, but it doesn't really do much. It still falls over, so I'm not sure what to do with that. So I'll just get that sleeve out of here. Get out of here, we don't need you. So let's just open this up and eat it. Now, here's something funny too. The tear-alongs, the tear edges, run the length of this. So let's just open it up, and I guess you just have to eat it cold because there's no heating instructions or anything. Let's just open this up. Maybe we're supposed to put salt and pepper in here. I'm gonna wreck something. This is stuck. I'll just leave it like that. All right, so let's look in here. It looks like oatmeal. It's gonna be cold oatmeal. So let's have a taste of it. Let me see if I can get this little bit off here. No, that's stuck on there for good. All right, here we go. Let's have a taste of this. I like the spoon. This spoon is pretty nice. It's nice and smooth edges. It doesn't feel like it's going to cut your mouth up if you're eating it. This food in here tastes pretty good too. It's pretty sweet. It tastes very nice to eat cold. Like, I am not bothered at all by eating cold oatmeal. And it's got good apple flavor to it. And it seems like there's lots of applesauce in here. I would eat this whole entire thing. Now, if you ate this oatmeal, and then the peanut butter, and then the bread, and then everything else, you would have quite the breakfast. So, let's try a sip of that coffee. Let's put that over there, and hopefully it doesn't spill out all over the place. This coffee here. That coffee is delicious. I love this coffee, as far as instant coffee goes. Chicken noodle coffee. All right, so let's get everything that we ate all out, organized here, and we'll final review. Final review of our MRE 3-course meal ready to eat, made by Meal Kit Supply. There's the email there if you need it, or the website. We have our 3 main kind of meals here. One meal I divided up into the toast with peanut butter, and it was pretty dry and a lot of peanut butter, but luckily with that I combined it with this fruit drink, which you can see I drank a bit of, and that was pretty tasty. It tasted like Gatorade. And then we had the pound cake, the cinnamon flavored pound cake, mixed with the Pop-Tart here, which was as you expect a Pop-Tart to be. And with that we had some hot chocolate, which I drank all of it because it was pretty tasty. And the last little meal we had was the oatmeal that tasted like applesauce and oatmeal when we ate with this really nice spoon here. I'm going to eat some of this later. And with that, we had the coffee. So, you know, all in all, it's not bad. It's a pretty big breakfast when you try to get through it all. I mean, like, my normal breakfast is not nearly this big. We had 3 different types of drinks. We had 3 different types of bread. Not a whole lot of protein in this. I mean, the only protein really was probably the peanut butter. I would have liked to see more protein in this, actually. But a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of sugar. You'll probably keep it going for a while, but I don't think you eat it, you know, every day for the rest of your life and expect to be very healthy. Anyway, yeah, this would be great. I'd buy this for a hike or for some, you know, emergency rations of some kind, but I definitely wouldn't buy it to live off of. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, make sure you throw them in the comments there. If you have any suggestions, make sure you throw them in the comments. And if you want to subscribe, you really should do that. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.